Hey guys, and with respect to the previous session, we need to carry about the Mohr circle. How can we determine the Mohr circle and what is the procedure that we need to follow? So in this earlier session, what we seen is that Mohr circle can be, we need to find out by using the stresses in the diagram. So first of all, we need to determine the point on your body in which where the principal stresses are to be determined. So that is the first case. Following that, we need to treating the loading cases independently and calculate the stresses for the point chosen. And when applicable, combine the stresses. Applicable means we need to find in both in principal axis x direction and y direction, and choose a set of xy reference axis and draw a square element centered on the axis. And following that, we need to identify the stresses, that stress of in x value and stress in y direction, and list them with the proper direction. We need to find out what is the calculate of principal stresses and maximum shear stress. So these are the basic fundamental procedures which we are following to determine the principal stresses by using the Mohr circle. So with this continuation, we need to calculate how the principal planes has been calculated and what is the angle in which the point has been located. By using this relation, we need to use the formula that 2 into theta of p, that is an principal axis angle, which is equal to tan inverse of 2 tau divided by sigma of x minus sigma of y. In case if it is a plane of maximum shear stress, let us take 2 into d theta of s is equal to tan inverse of minus of sigma x minus of sigma y divided by 2 into tau of xy, where the average shear stress, which is maximum, if you take an average stress value, it is the average of principal stresses in the x direction plus principal stresses in y direction. So with respect to, we need to find out the shear stress, it should be in maximum. So one of the important observations by using this Mohr circle, the first one, that principal stresses which has been occurred only on mutual perpendicular planes, and the second one, the shear stresses are must be zero on the principal planes. Okay, so what are the important things that we note while using the Mohr circle? Means the first one, principal stresses which should be occur only on mutually perpendicular planes, okay, that is in x-axis and y-axis. And the second one, shear stress on the principal planes must be equal to 0, that is the second one. Okay, and the third one, the planes of the maximum shear stress which should be occur 45 degree to the principal planes. The planes of the maximum shear stress occur 45 degree to the principal planes. And the fourth one, the maximum shear stress which is equal to 1/2 the difference of principal stresses. Okay, so these are the 4 basic observations that we need to follow while we are calculating the Mohr circle principal stress values. It should be noted, if the equation of the principal plane, it is equal to 2 into theta of p. If you are going to take an yield in two angles between 0 degree and 360 degree, which ones corresponded to sigma of 1, that is principal in x-axis and the principal plane of y-axis. So it can be determined by substituting in any one of the value into the stress transformation equation. So the normal stress transformation, it can be calculated by using this relation, that sigma of n is equal to sigma of x plus sigma of y divided by 2, and sigma of x minus sigma of y by 2 into cos of 2 theta plus tau of x by into sin 2 theta. In case if we are doing the shear stress transformation, we need to take tau is equal to minus of sigma of x minus sigma of y sin theta into cos theta plus tau of x by into cos square theta minus of sin square theta. With the help of these 3 different equations, we need to find the normal stress transformation of the given unit and the shear stress transformation of the another unit. Based upon these two different relation, we need to proceed for calculating the principal stresses in both the axis value and find the maximum shear stress. It should be equal to 0. Thank you.